Man at work, yeah. A rare sight these days. Hello, welcome back to the Project Hercules Diaries. Just stepped into the other office to explain what's going on at the first half of this video. So we have the Bristol Hercules cylinder in the big lathe. That's in the Chester, I think it's a Chester lathe. Sorry, it's a Churchill lathe. That's next door. And what we're doing, we're turning off on the bottom of the barrel. On the one side, there's a spigot that goes down into the engine cases. And there's also this little step here. So that's the mating face of the barrel on each side. It goes all the way around the barrel, but then on the part that's near the sleeve drive, there's just a little bit of the casting that drops in. And our answer to resolve that, rather than machine our engine cases, which are really rather quite tall and they don't go under our largest machine. So rather than machine a recess in here to accommodate this, we made a compression plate, and there's a video on that if you look back around the compression plate. What we found though is as we try and time the engine, the compression plate has lifted the barrel slightly, and that's an issue because the relative position of the barrel and the sleeve has changed. So with our timing on here, we can time the relative position of the piston and the sleeve. But what we can't time overall is the static position between the sleeve and the barrel. And we find that with this compression plate in here, that extra height means the valves are open for a much longer duration than we would want. So in order to combat that, we're going to have to go back to completely standard, which means this face of the bottom of the barrel needs to come flush with the top of our cylinder. Sorry, the top of our engine case. So the only two ways to do that, one is to machine this out here. The other way is to machine this off the barrel. And I know it's a standard aircraft barrel from the 1930s. I know there are very few of them left, but sorry, we're going to machine that. Now I've already put it in the Bridgeport and taken this spigot down a little bit because we had to machine the cases to give us some clearance. And if this isn't here, this brings the whole barrel down another good 10 mil. And there isn't, the machined clearance here doesn't go deep enough. So I've already machined the base of the barrel, so this spigot is 10 mil shorter. And now we're just turning off that. So hopefully that explains what's going on in the other video. It's quite a thing to behold. I'm going to pop back over there now and see how Bob's getting on. Here we are back in the shed, and it's coming along nicely. It took a while to get this mounted, obviously because of the colour, and we're just finishing the second light pass to take that piece off. And once we've finished that and we stop the machine, you get an idea of what it looks like before it's all gone completely. So here we are, we've stopped the machine now, and this is the piece that we're machining off. So this here would normally go into a recess in the barrel, presumably to help it locate, and that's something that we want to completely remove. So that's what we're machining off down flush to there. And then we'll put it all back together and time it and see how we go. That's what's happening today. As always, thank you for watching. More updates will follow.